Khaled Hosni, a man of simple means and even simpler desires, knew heartbreak like the back of his hand. His life was a tapestry woven with threads of longing and unfulfilled dreams. Each day, he would wake up with the hope that today might be different, that today might be the day his love would be reciprocated. 3 times he had poured his heart out. 3 times he had proposed marriage to the woman who haunted his every waking moment. Each proposal was a carefully crafted expression of his deepest emotions, a testament to his unwavering love and commitment. 3 times he had been met with a gentle but firm refusal. Each rejection was a dagger to his heart, yet he bore it with a quiet dignity, never letting his spirit be crushed. Yet his heart, bruised but unbroken, refused to relinquish the hope that bloomed eternally in his chest. He believed that love, true love, was worth fighting for, no matter the cost. Mona, the object of his affections, remained an enigma, a distant star he yearned to reach. Her beauty was not just in her appearance, but in the way she carried herself, the way she spoke, and the way she seemed to light up the world around her. Her laughter echoed in his ears. Her smile illuminated his world, and the memory of her touch fueled his dreams. Every moment spent with her, no matter how fleeting, was etched into his memory, a precious treasure he held close to his heart. Khaled, a man of unwavering optimism, clung to the belief that one day she would reciprocate his feelings. He wrote letters to her, each one a heartfelt plea, a window into his soul. He would spend hours crafting the perfect words, hoping that they would touch her heart as deeply as she had touched his. He carried the weight of each rejection like a stone in his pocket, a constant reminder of his unfulfilled desires. These stones were heavy, but they also served as a testament to his resilience, his ability to endure pain and still hold on to hope. But even these stones, heavy as they were, could not extinguish the fire that burned for Mona. His love for her was a flame that refused to be snuffed out, a beacon that guided him through the darkest of times. He would find a way, he vowed, to prove his love, to overcome any obstacle that stood between them. Whether it was climbing the highest mountain or breaking through the toughest barriers, Khaled was determined to show Mona that his love was true, unwavering, and eternal. Mona was no cruel heartbreaker. She carried herself with a quiet grace, her eyes reflecting a wisdom far beyond her years. She appreciated Khaled's affections, valuing his kindness and the unwavering loyalty he wore like a badge of honor. Yet love, that fickle beast, remained elusive, a seed that refused to sprout in her heart for him. Her father, a man of tradition and stern demeanor, had laid down an unusual challenge for any suitor daring to seek Mona's hand. He believed true love could only be proven through extraordinary deeds, through acts of courage and selflessness. He sought not wealth or status, but a man who would go to the ends of the earth for his daughter. Khaled, upon hearing these conditions, felt a surge of both trepidation and excitement. This was his chance, a trial by fire to prove his devotion to Mona. He would face any danger, conquer any fear if it meant earning her love. His heart, though weary from past rejections, beat with renewed purpose. The sting of each rejection had chipped away at Khaled's confidence, leaving him questioning his worth. Doubt, like a venomous serpent, whispered insidious thoughts in his ear, questioning his every action, his every word. Was he not handsome enough? Was he not successful enough? Was he simply not enough for a woman like Mona? The villagers, with their hushed whispers and pitying glances, did little to ease his turmoil. They saw him as a figure of amusement, a lovesick puppy destined to be disappointed. Their words, though often unspoken, hung heavy in the air, suffocating his spirit. Yet Khaled refused to be defined by their perceptions. He would not let their doubts become his own. He knew his heart, knew the depth of his love for Mona. He would not let the opinions of others extinguish the flame that burned within him. Section 4. Whispers of the Crypt. Hope arrived in the form of an ancient legend, passed down through generations. This legend spoke of a time long forgotten, when the world was still young and magic was a common thread in the fabric of life. The story was whispered among the villagers, a tale of wonder and mystery that had survived the ravages of time. The villagers spoke in hushed tones of a hidden crypt, located deep within the heart of a forgotten forest. This forest was no ordinary place. It was a realm where shadows danced and the air was thick with the scent of ancient secrets. The crypt was said to be a place of great power, a sanctuary for those who sought to unlock its mysteries. It was said to be guarded by ancient magic, its entrance shrouded in mystery. The path to the crypt was treacherous, lined with traps and illusions designed to deter all but the most determined of seekers. Only those with a pure heart and unwavering resolve could hope to reach its gates. Legend claimed that within its depths lay a treasure of unimaginable value, a prize worthy of a king's ransom. This treasure was not just gold and jewels, but something far more precious, knowledge and power that could change the fate of the one who possessed it. The allure of such a prize was irresistible to many, but few dared to seek it. Khaled, ever the optimist, saw in this legend a chance to prove his worth. He was a dreamer, a young man with a heart full of hope and a mind brimming with curiosity. The legend of the crypt ignited a fire within him, a burning desire to uncover its secrets and claim the treasure for himself. If he could brave the dangers of the crypt, retrieve the fabled treasure, surely then Mona's father would see the depth of his devotion. Mona was the love of his life, a beacon of light in his world. Her father, however, was a stern man who demanded proof of Khalid's worthiness. The treasure would be that proof, a testament to his courage and determination. The task seemed impossible, fraught with peril, but the thought of Mona's love fueled his determination. He knew the journey would be dangerous, filled with unknown challenges and risks. Yet the image of Mona's smile and the hope of winning her father's approval gave him the strength to press on. He spent countless hours poring over ancient scrolls, deciphering cryptic clues, piecing together the puzzle of the crypt's location. Each clue was a piece of a grand tapestry, a step closer to his goal. The more he learned, the more determined he became. His nights were filled with dreams of the crypt, and his days with relentless study. The villagers, skeptical of his intentions, dismissed his efforts as the ramblings of a lovesick fool. They could not see the fire in his eyes, the passion that drove him. To them, he was chasing a fairy tale, a fool's errand that would lead to nothing but heartache. But Khalid paid them no heed. He was undeterred by their doubts and scorn. His heart was set on the crypt, and nothing would sway him from his path. He knew that the journey ahead would be difficult, but he was ready to face whatever challenges lay in his way. He had found his purpose, his chance to rewrite his destiny. With a final look at the village he was leaving behind, Khaled stepped into the forest, ready to face the unknown. The whispers of the crypt called to him, and he was determined to answer. Section 5. A Glimmer of Hope. The legend spoke of a hidden entrance, veiled by an illusion visible only under the light of a full moon. It was said that this entrance led to a place of untold secrets and ancient magic, a place where dreams and reality intertwined. Many had searched for it, but none had succeeded. The forest, with its dense foliage and eerie silence, guarded its secrets well. Khalid, armed with his father's compass and a knapsack filled with provisions, set out into the forest, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and anticipation. He had heard the stories from his father, who had heard them from his father before him. The compass, a family heirloom, was said to point the way to the hidden entrance, but only if the seeker was pure of heart and true in their intentions. The air hung heavy with the scent of pine and damp earth, the silence broken only by the sound of his own footsteps. Each step seemed to echo in the stillness, a reminder of the solitude of his journey. The forest was alive with unseen eyes, watching, waiting. Khaled could feel their presence, a silent audience to his quest. He reached the designated spot as the moon climbed high in the sky, its silvery light bathing the forest in an ethereal glow. The trees seemed to whisper secrets to one another, their leaves rustling softly in the night breeze. Khaled felt a shiver run down his spine, a mixture of awe and trepidation. This was the moment he had been waiting for, the culmination of years of stories and dreams. As the legend foretold, the illusion shimmered into view, revealing a narrow passage leading down into the earth. The entrance was small, almost hidden among the roots of an ancient tree. It glowed faintly, a beacon in the darkness. Khalid hesitated for a moment, the weight of the moment pressing down on him. This was it, the point of no return. Khalid took a deep breath, steeling himself for the unknown. He knew that this journey would test him in ways he could not yet imagine. But he also knew that he had to do it for himself and for those he loved. The thought of Mona gave him strength, her image a constant presence in his mind. He could not fail, not now. This was his chance, his opportunity to prove his love for Mona. She had always believed in him, even when he doubted himself. Her faith was a guiding light, a beacon in the darkness. Khalid felt a surge of determination, a resolve to see this journey through to the end. He would not let her down. He descended into the darkness, the weight of his hopes and dreams pressing down on him. The passage was narrow and steep, the air growing colder with each step. The walls were damp, covered in moss and ancient carvings. Khalid could feel the history of the place, the echoes of those who had come before him. It was a place of power, a place where the past and present converged. The air grew colder, the silence more profound, as if the very forest were holding its breath. Khalid could hear the faint drip of water, the distant rustle of unseen creatures. It was a place of mystery, a place where the ordinary rules of the world did not apply. He felt a sense of awe, a reverence for the ancient magic that permeated the air. But Khalid pressed on, his determination fueled by the thought of Mona's face. He could see her smile, hear her laughter, feel her warmth. She was his anchor, his reason for continuing. No matter what lay ahead, he knew that he could face it, as long as he held on to the love that bound them together. With each step, he grew more resolute, more certain that he would succeed.